Okay, so I'm sorry, Bob, I'm taking over, but I do have some questions then. So, right, have you ever like bought a music magazine? Ever in your life?
I used to buy the Kerrang when I was a mosher in Wivenshaw and
right.
walk round on a dog collar.
Did you say Kerrang or the Koran?
So, you said you were the one at the back saying enemy irrelevant. Do you think there is any relevance to reading about music in print in a magazine?
Yeah, it does, because it's weird, because you have all these bands who go, the enemy's a load of shit, because it is. But as soon as you mention, like, you'll have a load of people going,
even though it's only selling 60,000.
I'm not into music, but
even though it's only selling 16,000 copies.
Do you know what I mean? There's not enough of a.
So basically, the only people who buy it are the people who mentioned in it. That's why you only sell 16,000.
No, the only people who buy it are probably young people.
I think people read it off the shelves.
It's still trading on a name because it's 60 years old, so it's trading on the name that it's had.
You know, when I was at my most violent, it was about 7 years ago, and I can't remember who the guy was. The editor was actually the guy who had to go about Morrissey and everything, and he ruined my life.
Okay, but isn't it even harder now when you're just confronted by, a million bands on MySpace or? How do you find out?
I am not on drugs. If you can give me drugs, I'd love it.
How do you find out about new bands? You're not
because basically you were talking about a fanzine before. One of the people I look up to as a father is called Steve Shy. He used to have a fanzine in '77 called Shy Talk. Yeah,
right.
And basically about 5 years ago we used to play to about 2 people. He was one of them.
Right.
I went, come under my wing.
So what is there to be said about music writing then?
What
do you want to say about
I
music
love writing and I appreciate writing, but what I find is a lot of writers will just say it's good to try and be part of something. I think that's the problem in the past 10 years. They'll go jump on a bandwagon that never really happened. Yeah, I'm talking about Manchester Evening News, not...
All right. I went to...
But it's true.
You'll remember this, and Sarah will. I went to New York to do EMF, and EMI, they paid for me to go there, and they wanted just... if they pay for you to go there, they want a puff piece. So as soon as I came back and I said... I think they were like earthbound, mundane factory workers. I never went... EMF, yeah. I never went to New York again. EMI never flew me anywhere ever again. Murray...
And Dave, what is it?
Because that's what you thought of them, you mean?
Every mistake imaginable, thank you.